All right, here with reaction, a special in-studio appearance, former Vice President of the United States, Dick Cheney. Mr. Vice President, how are you? Good to see you.
Very good, Sean. Good to be on the show again.
All right, so all of the blood, the sweat, the tears, the sacrifice, the surge, all of this goes into getting Iraq, not a perfect democracy, certainly better off than it was.
Certainly.
And an ally in the region of the United States. You see now city after city falling. The president says he's not responsible. I would assume you don't agree with that.
Well, I don't, and partly I think it's important to understand this isn't just about Iraq. One of the things we have going for us now, under these circumstances, not going for us. He wanted to be able to say, as he did during the campaign, he didn't want any U.S. servicemen in Iraq. He wanted to pull everybody out. The thing I'm worried about now is he's talking the same way about Afghanistan that he did about Iraq.
So the question is, with Syria and Iraq and I.S.I.S. or I.S.I.S., whatever you want to call it, now I'm worried about Jordan, which has to be nervous. You got this, Syria and Iraq lying here where the terrorists basically keep expanding their reach. Lebanon, Jordan, Turkey. What do we do now? Is there any way to save Iraq? Is there any way to, at this point, we're going to have to shed more blood? Do you support airstrikes? What would be the best thing to do?
I think the best thing to do, first of all, is to recognize that the administration's policy that are in place with respect to defense, with respect to recognizing there is a problem where terror is concerned, is to reverse course on the defense budget. We ought to use this excuse, not that we need an excuse, but
it almost seems like, and maybe I'm reading into what you're saying, that if we don't get real about the rise and the march of radical Islam right now, that literally we face the potential of a human catastrophe on a scale that we've not seen before. Am I reading into that?
I think that's an accurate statement. I think that threat will increase dramatically, and we already know, for example, from A.Q. Khan, the man who put together the Pakistan nuclear program and then was under house arrest because he was selling stuff to the Libyans. He has said publicly in the press a couple of years ago that the Pakistanis sold nuclear technology to the North Koreans. We know the North Koreans built a reactor for the Syrians, which was taken out by the Israelis back in 2007. So there's a network developing there where access to that kind of technology obviously becomes increasingly problematic. On top of that, we've got Iran trying to build a nuclear program.
I see the world the way you do. I view this as a real, clear, and present danger.
Yes.
Almost the potential for a modern-day Holocaust that we've not seen, maybe in your grandkids' lives or my kids' lives.
It's friendship, just perfect friendship. When other friendships have been forget.
Put up your dukes.